Okay, that I needed to put in my features to block off sound and breeze. So not sure if that's working, that if it is working, what you guys seeing tonight, we are leaving the islands of Maui and heading to the Big Island, where we'll be on one side is Hilo, the other side is Puna, and I'll be there for a few days as well. Cruise is doing beautiful. As you can see, we're traveling within full moon and it's nice outside tonight. And like always, hubby is definitely coming up here. We're gonna have a nice little, one-on-one date night again. Um, and that basically that's what we're doing. We're not gonna be on long because I know that it's a long day. We just had a live earlier this morning. And hello, Clemens. You're awake. Clemens, you're supposed to be sleeping. How's the sound, Clemens? Let me know how the sounding is. As you can see that nice full moon in the back as we're cruising away from Maui, heading to the Nether Islands. So hope all is well. Welcome in here, guys. If you are just coming in, just to let you know, we are departing Maui and heading to the other islands, inner islands. And it's going to be a few hours, but by tomorrow morning, I'll work on getting early so that I can get on here and um, show you guys us docking into the Big Island. But this morning, I wanted to show you guys docking into Maui, but I was a few hours late, so we couldn't do that. So let me show you guys a little bit as we're leaving the island. It's still windy tonight. Yes, it is. And I'm on top of the deck, guys, as you can see. And outside, I guess everybody is chilling tonight. And most people is probably attending a show, but most of the time, I just love to see that nice full moon right off the shores. And we are sailing. But yeah, it's definitely windy. Not sure if you can hear. I'm trying to use this thing so you can get a chance to see it, but it's definitely windy. And it's not enough going on tonight. And also, everybody is trying their best to stay and rest up for tomorrow because tomorrow's going to be another big day. And there you go. We are leaving. Beautiful skies. Yes, Flanders. Definitely beautiful skies. And look at that. Look how beautiful that is. So, ain't that gorgeous? It's the island of Maui. We are leaving Maui. I got to say aloha to Maui and mahalo for treating us so kindly. This is it. Tomorrow we'll be on our next one. And that hot tub right there waiting on us. Look at there, waiting on you guys to come and jump in. Isn't it great? Look at it. Look at that, Lemons. Look at that. Ain't that awesome? There we go. There we go. Y'all let me know if you want to go down a little bit. Because you can go all the way down. I love to see the water, but by the engines and get a chance to like see, the water just waving away. Yeah, that's about it's look at my little do-rag. It's not being nice to me tonight. Okay, it's just flying all over. Yesterday it flew off my head. So today is where we're at. But yeah, guys, we are definitely have plans for the Big Island as well. We're gonna rent a car, just take the roads and go and visit to see, what as Kona has to show us. And then I'm gonna go back to Hilo again tomorrow. Look how gorgeous that is. I'm going back to Hilo again. I just came from Hilo last like a week ago when I got baptized, and now today I'm going back again, and I'll be there tomorrow visiting again. So I'm definitely blessed and definitely highly favored because I got a chance to go back to the place that I got dumped and go to just a week, less than a week ago. Today, tomorrow we'll be back again in the same location. Hopefully, the tour guide can take us somewhere different. Sister, it's all good. I've seen men. Today lifting lemons. Oh my God, that's true. That's true. I never had a chance. I never thought of that, but that's true. These are the things you got to make sure that it's all strapped down nicely, and once that's taken care of, otherwise it just fly right off your head. Tell you the only thing saved me last time was because I had it on, but I had it tucked in the back. It does have a little like rubber, like elastic. And when I tucked it in the back, it basically gave me like a savior. Okay. Because when it flew, the clip over the back just held it on for dear life. I did the nice duck. But when I ducked down, guys, let me tell you, that thing just came up. Everybody was just laughing at me, but I didn't care, guys. I had to keep this head covered. It tries to blow off every once in a while, or especially if you're using, you know, if you have the silk ones, they just come right off. It's so embarrassing sometimes, but you know what? What can we do when you gotta do what you gotta do? So now that I've learned when I put on my headscarf, I have like 2 to 3 clips, and I make sure I keep tucking just in case it's windy. Like tonight, you get a chance to just see, you know, how you can keep your head secure. Just how you all used to secure that wig back in the day. You all know what I'm talking about. That wig. Everybody have glue. Well, this is a glueless top that you don't put on here. And with that being said, guys, get all the clips. Always take extra clips just in case you gotta pin it down for a little bit. But that's what we have, guys. I'm gonna show you guys how to try. You're leaving the island of Maui, and it's gonna be a smooth cruise because it's not even moving. The boat is just perfectly perfect. And with that smooth cruise, and that's about it, guys. So, Flemings, what else did you do today? I was trying to keep up with you guys, on the lives, on everybody's lives. I try to keep up with. It's hard because out here sometimes you have signal, sometimes you don't have signal, and it just makes it a little bit tough every once in a while. But right now it's just 6:41, Flemings. It's early, Hawaii style, very early. It's gonna be pretty smooth. Oops. It's gonna be definitely pretty smooth. We're just chilling and relaxing today, but it's 6:42. It's going to be an early night. We've noticed finally the kids figuring out how they're gonna come in and what I mean, they're gonna come in and they figure out how the movies and stuff is. So we're looking forward to that. To go and watch a few cartoons and movies with the kids downstairs and just relaxing. What else can you do on a cruise? There's nowhere to go but from one side of the deck to the next side of the deck. But it's fun. It's definitely a fun time. Very blessed, very grateful, you know, to be able to bring my kids, to be able to bring the whole family so that they can get a chance to enjoy the views, enjoy everything. Um, so at the end of the day, it's definitely a blessing. Fleming say the night is still young, the moon reflecting on the water makes it seem way later. Yes, ain't that gorgeous, Fleming? I need to take a picture. Like literally. I think I'm scared to click off there. And by the way, but whenever I get in the middle of the water, I just want y'all to know if y'all miss any signal or anything go out, just know, just know, right? That we lost some signal. I love that right there, how that's off the water. Eventually, once I hang up from you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take a nice little picture. Call this the moonlight special, right? That's what I should title this. The moonlight special. Okay. I'm waiting on him. He went to check on the kids downstairs, make sure that they're, all ready for bed and everybody's taking care of and then come back upstairs. So I told him to live for a little bit with you guys. Just so I can check in so you can see the nice full moon that's out tonight. And, just enjoying the nice views, enjoying the time. And I tell you, um, he definitely my husband does all the trip plannings, so, like, we book a year in advance. So, sometimes he will do 2 trips a year, last year we did 3 trips. I was over it because, like I mentioned to you guys last time, those beds are definitely not the cutest thing, okay? It's a restless bed. They're made for you to be up all night, okay? Hello, Sister D Nicole. Girl, let me show you this nice moonlight special. There's a moonlight special right there, sister. If you guys are hearing a lot of wind, just know that it's very windy. We're cruising off the island of Maui. This is the island of Maui today, and we're leaving. We have like probably like 30 minutes that we already left. Say 40 minutes. We left at 6. Um, and like I'm telling you guys, the experience is definitely beautiful. For those that's interested, want to get motivated to come on a cruise, I'm just gonna let you all know you're missing out. Okay, nights like this, you don't have to worry about what's for dinner tomorrow. You just go to the food bar this morning. For those that wanted to see a little bit of the indoor of the boat, I did a little tour, took everybody, around the dining facility, how they do their food. They have the fine dinings. That's the one that you can go and you can order, be around a lot of people. But when you have kids and everyone and both of them is different, one want hamburger, the other one want pizza. I think it's best for us for you to just go into the dining facility and or the food court that they call it, and just let them enjoy themselves. Make sure they're getting their vegetables and fruits. However, it's a lot of variety to just sit down at a fine dining. As you all notice, if you're on my Facebook, I'm posting a lot of the stuff on my Facebook because um it makes it more, I guess, posting friendly than on YouTube. You post either a short, but it's still, I think you get a better views on your Instagram and on your Facebook, So that's where I'm sharing all the pictures and stuff and the videos. We ended up going to like a blowhole, they called it yesterday. Very beautiful views, guy, right off the cliff, the coastal end of Maui. Very pretty. We went to that area that they had that big fire and we were able to experience it. And, it's been 2 years now, but it was definitely a beautiful experience. So, um, oh, so Flemings, my voice sound like that is because I have my both ears plugged up, sister, and I don't want to sound like so loud and ratchet. So I'm trying to tame myself, trying to keep it together over here. And then the wind is messing with me too. So if I sound like I having a cold, I don't have a cold. I'm probably just trying to control myself and not be like always. That's why I can't stand things in my ears because you don't know if you're too loud, if you're too, you don't know how you're sounding. So I appreciate that, Flemings. But yeah, it's the wind messing around. My both ears are plugged up with the little with these AirPads trying to block out all the wind noise. If you all are hearing any wind noise, then you know what's going on. But no, so far, I don't think I have a cold. I hope not. I don't want to be sick with no cold no time soon. But yes, it is a little bit chilly tonight. The wind is blowing right in my face. And you know, yes, I will get a little bit of runs here and there, but nothing too serious this year. But I appreciate you for noticing that because I won't know how I sound after the video. Then I'll be like, oh my gosh, that's horrible. That type of stuff. Sister Diddy Cole say, I love to cruise. Yes, your hair is blowing in the wind, girl. Girl, I'm gone with the wind with a full moon in the background, girl. Okay. What was that girl? What was her name? No, I forgot. The one that lost the boat and they never found her, Monroe. I think her some Monroe girl, and she was just, gone with the wind, girl. She was gone. Nobody never found out what happened to that girl. Just fell right off the boat. So that's why I'm glad how they have a lot of barriers and protection here. And I don't drink, so I don't have to worry about sliding on unless somebody threw me off the boat. And I'm being a nice girl, okay? Be very friendly. Everybody is very cordial on this boat. Like I said, I've never tried any other boat but Norwegian. Oh my gosh, look at my shirt. Sorry guys. Look at the moon. Let me fix my shirt. I've never tried any other I never tried any other cruise, only Norwegian. So I wouldn't know how to compare them with you guys. But what I can say is I appreciate the amount of people is just enough. It's not too much people on here. It's just enough people. And everybody is very well mannered. You know, the kids are well mannered. You're gonna have one two, so that's gonna be splashing here and there. But apart from that, guys, I enjoy this trip. You do pay a little bit extra for the trip, but it's well worth it. Okay. It's well worth it. You get a chance. All over here has nice seating areas. Let me show you guys where I'm seating at. So this is a little large area that I'm at, as you can see. And everybody else is in their little space. See? Everybody in their space, you minding your own business. Like I mentioned to you, I'm still waiting on hubby to come up here. He went to take care of the kids. So yes, Sister Dini called definitely. Um, these cruises definitely worth it. Fleming say your voice. Okay, I read that one. Sister Dini Cole say I went to Jamaica and the Cayman Islands by myself. True me time. It was all about Dini Cole. You best believe that, sister. You child, you better get some me time in. You better get some me time in. You better be able to take care of you. And there's nothing wrong with being selfish sometimes. Just a little smidget, okay? You can be selfish a little bit. Just take some time out for you. Go on your cruise. And let me tell you, if you come on a cruise by yourself, you're gonna have just as much fun if you have brought your whole family. The good thing about going by yourself, you're only responsible for you. When you go on a cruise and there's a bunch of kids, a bunch of family members, the ones that don't know where the bathroom is, can't find the room, and you're babysitting, that's not the sweetest cruise. Okay, you want to be able, even my kids' dads. I'm gonna tell you, the first 5 times that we came on cruises, I've noticed my daughter. She's more independent now. At first, it was like, I'm scared. I don't know. I'm scared. And now on this round. She's going back and forth to the room by herself. She has the phone. She can communicate. She's with her brother's with her. By the way, he loves his sister, and wherever she goes, he goes with her. So that's a good thing. And nobody, like I always mention, nobody mess with him because he don't play either. He keeps his sister together. But the whole thing that I'm saying is that even the kids are relaxed. Everybody's just like a family cruise right now with everybody's just so Hannah. Everybody's enjoying themselves. Nobody is having to be scared. This one is not as big as the other ships that we've been on, where everything is just, whoosh, girl, you will hit those 10,000 steps in no time because it was that big. But right now, you know, it's basically a little bit relaxed. Like I said, the boat has just enough people on it, and everybody has enough space that you can maneuver around without bumping into too much people. Now, around the data facility, that's where you get that onesie, twosie moment where you're like, oh my gosh, you know what, guys, this is too much for me. I need to get myself together. Too much people. I'm feeling overwhelmed. Those other cruises, the one when we went to Alaska, I was like, oh, next to getting person because it was like so much people was on that cruise. It was a good cruise, but for me, it was just too good. And this one is less people on there. Sister Denny Cole say, I've cruised with others before as well. Yes, I've cruised the first couple trips that I've done. Well, all of my trips on the cruises we done as a family. I was mentioning earlier, my kids were a little bit more like hands on, like, oh, mommy, oh, daddy, like they don't want to move. Now they can go from point A to point B without feeling so overwhelmed. Even my son, I've noticed he can get and go and get his stuff and be well mannered. The people at the buffet line, one of the cooks, the head chef, know my son, and every day he's like, "Where's Jaden? Where's Jaden?" Because my son is very friendly. He takes after his mother. So wherever we go, we're gonna be smiling and we're gonna greet people, and everybody just always they found what's his name? Russell, he tells them, but I call him Jaden. So the whole point is, he's definitely one of the top. in there when my son walked in. Everybody's like, "Come on, Jaden, tell me what you want on this plate." Like, because they already know it's very Ohana. This boat is definitely Ohana, very friendly guys. Everybody around here is just like that uncle or cousin or that auntie that you never met until today. That's how they treat you here. Sister Jeannie Cole say, I want to do a 4 day, 3 nights Alaskan cruise. Really? So the Alaskan cruise that we did, I think that one was 10 days, sister. And we flew out of Washington. We flew out of Seattle, Washington. And it was a Norwegian cruise as well. Like I say, I have not tried any other cruise line, but the NCL Norwegian cruises. But we went to Seattle, Washington for the Alaskan tour. Highly recommend. The only disadvantage that I had was coming from Hawaii, where you putting on your, you know, flip flops, you have t-shirts, you have on, all of that good stuff, and then to come all the way down this way, the cold slapped me so hard in October that I was like, wow, never again. Even though we took nice sweaters and stuff, but it was a lot. My body was not having it at all. Let's catch up with these texts. It just looked like you on a yacht because no one in sight these past 60 minutes. Yes, sister. It's like a yacht. I'm telling you guys, this is definitely one of the most spacious cruises I've been on. There's a lot of people, but it's everybody's in there. It's just enough. It's not too much. Okay. And mind you, they have activities like tonight they had the pickleball. They had pickleball. They had like games that you could go and play. They had games, like shows and stuff that you can watch. But guys, why? When you could just enjoy from the lanai the nice view of a full moon and talk to your friends. Okay. Okay. Yes, girl. I would not change that for nothing. Let's see here. Um, Sister Nicole say, yes, Sister Nicole. So if you want to do the Alaskan cruise, let's see. I did it on a Norwegian and it was beautiful, but it was cold. So just be prepared that, yeah, you want to get to the glaciers and stuff like that. So that's the fun part. And it has to be cold for you to be able to enjoy all of the nice sceneries and stuff in that area. So take the Alaskan cruise. I did the 10-day one. It definitely was a mind blowing for me. Like I say, and I always say on these cruises, as fun as they are, it gets to that point sometimes when you we're back. I don't not sure. My somebody called me. It's 6, 7 o'clock. I don't know who called me, but whoever called me, I just had to like, guys, I'm on vacation. Leave it to the voicemail, okay? I even forgot my train of thought. I don't know what I was talking about, but um, I can't even remember what I was saying, guys. Somebody interfered with this stuff. Let me go ahead and check. Okay. Oh yes, Sister Didi closed. So make sure that you know whichever cruise that you can get on, just be prepared your sweaters and your scarves and your hat. And I know you're used to that cold weather, so I don't need to tell you much because anybody from the mainland, y'all are already ready for the cold. All like these Hawaiian people on this end, we just have a different style of how it's dressed on this side. So we have to like really prepare for the cold when we go on the mainland. But it's doable. It's beautiful. Okay. Sister Dimiko, I want to go to Norway too. Oh my gosh, no. My friend just came from Norway. She did that cruise over there. She definitely said it's beautiful. She travels a lot. I mean, she just came from another one where she went to the Barbados and all those inner islands cruise. They did a 13-day and she had a blast over there. But for me, I was like, guys, I would love to join you. That's my family member, my best friend. I told her I would like to join her, but I couldn't join her because I was planning on this one. And they just got back probably like 3 to 4 weeks ago. And I was doing this one. So I didn't want to like overdo it. You all know, right? But it would be a nice trip to go with friends and just enjoy life. Do a little girls trip every once in a while. It works. It works. Fleming say it's not as big. It seems massive to me. Never been on a cruise ship one day. Oh, Fleming, see, I brought you along with me today. Isn't that great? I brought you with me today. You got a chance to experience, you got a chance to see. There's a whole lot of different sections all over the place, guys, that you all can enjoy on a ship. You can pick your space, pick your corner, and just enjoy and relax. And trust me, everybody have their corner. You have the people that have their cigar smoking is somewhere on the on the other deck. You have the ones that like to drink, is all on the back deck. You are the ones that just like to be a little fine dining. They have their own space. You are the one that don't mind being a lot of around a lot of crowd. They have their space, and you have me that just chilling, watching the moon with a few other people who like think alike. That like to watch the full moon on top of the deck and share with their friends as well. There's not only me here on the phone, there's others over there also probably doing their YouTube and their TikToking, but I wanted to do this tonight because I thought that that moon was just mind blowing. You know, Sister Jeannie Cole say, "I'm used to the cold. We have 4 seasons here in the Midwest." Oh my gosh, yes, sis. You guys, you be prepared. I could already see you all cute up in your nice little long sleeve, looking all cute. Yes, yes, the balcony rooms are definitely like so if you my advice to you guys, if you'll ever get to go to Alaska, it's just a Dini Pool. I can't wait for you to go to Alaska so you can share. But if you do go to the Alaska cruise, make sure you all get a balcony. Okay? Pull out a few extra dollars, get a balcony, get yourself some of those things that you can see all the nice little sea lions. You could even see whales, whale watching right from your room. You don't have to do a whole lot of stuff when you saw every animal that there had underwater, everyone, okay? They popped up right from the balcony. You were able to see when went into the glaciers, went as close as possible to the glaciers. The views is amazing. Amazing views. The experience is so pretty. We had a ball, guys, when you go to Alaska, okay? And our cruise ended up also going to Canada. So my cruise was mixed with all of the little areas in Alaska, and then we end up also mixed with Canada, and then we came, which was perfect. I would have loved to go on a Canadian cruise a little bit longer because I enjoyed Canada, and I would have loved for it to be a little bit longer. But the beds were so hard. I was like, I need to get to my bed, guys. I'm telling you guys, if they will get these beds up to par, and I know Clemens earlier told me I have to start taking my own sheets to get more comfort because the sheets that they probably have here, I don't even know if it's the sheet problem, Clemens, because I tried. I think it's just they make it hard. The bed just unrestable. You they don't want you sleeping too much. I don't know why, but that's the only disadvantage that I've seen so far when it comes to clothes is the bed. That's all I can say is the bed. So you can enjoy outside and enjoy the views without any extra or take your extra cushions with you. I will advise y'all to do that because we had a blast with that. I brought my own cushion this time, my little bed mattress, and I threw that on top. Is it resting? Yes, I'm resting nice, but it gets after a few hours, guys, your body's like, I don't like this. I want to go home to my bed. But everything else was perfect for me except that portion. I think it's a little bit too much for my body. It's not enjoying these beds. So I'm gonna have to do what Fleming say. Grab me some extra king size sheets when I'm coming so that I can change my bed and see if I can rest a little bit better, Fleming. But Fleming, you need to get on a cruise, okay? You need to get on a cruise. They also, if you anybody that's in Florida, I'm so jealous because Florida, Boston, New York, any one of those areas, the cruises is right there next to you. Oh, like me in Hawaii, I have to fly to get on. I wanted to do a Mediterranean one this year, but it was like the tickets was just outrageous, guys. And my husband was like, let's just wait for next year to do a Mediterranean one. Maybe the prices would just adjust a little bit. The cruise itself was perfect. The cruise didn't have an issue. It was the plane ticket that was too much, like over $1,000. I wanted to do the Canadian cruise for 16 days, but they were going to leave me in Tahiti, which is nothing wrong with the island of Tahiti. The issue was from Tahiti to get back home per person, it is four of us, was $2,400 per person. Ain't no way on a plane ticket. One way, I'm gonna buy that. Like, who does that? So my husband was like, "No, we're gonna wait this out. We're gonna figure something else out. So we'll figure that one out in another time. But right now, I'm focusing on my next cruise. My goal on my bucket list was to go to Bermuda. My husband made that happen to me. So he just mentioned to me a few days ago, babe, we already booked for the Bermuda Triangle starting next year during the springtime. And I was like, "Really? Oh, okay." So we be going on another cruise, guys. So y'all gonna be traveling with me to the Bermuda. We gonna see the Bermuda Triangle. We're gonna do that cruise. And the sky's the limit. God is good. God is great. And I am grateful for the moment that we're in at this moment in time. I am grateful to God for giving me the opportunity, to travel. At the beginning of anything that you do, it seems a little shaky, a little bit rocky. I did never, at first, I was like, oh, we're not going to never be able to go nowhere because my son, every Monday morning, he was having a seizure. It was like, oh my gosh, Jaden, can you just give us a minute, please? So we were basically just evolved our whole life around my son, which is special needs. And now that he's all grown, we're able to travel a little bit more, enjoy life a little bit more, and just appreciate the things that we were not able to do when he was younger. And now that he's 16, he's going to be 17 in a few months. It just makes life, making memorable moments with your family and your friends. That's what we're here for today. And that's what I'm grateful for. And I'm grateful to you guys for hanging in here with me for the last 30 minutes, just sharing this beautiful moon that's to me and enjoying, the fun times, ahead. So I'm gonna say, let me see like what else is going on. The balcony rooms are nice too. Yes, balcony rooms. What's your favorite on-board activity or dining experience? My my favorite activities, I'm not gonna lie, like I just mentioned to you, my kids right now, this is their time and they enjoy the game room. The game rooms, the hot tubs, whatever since they are good, they do good with their grades and everybody do good, we tend to evolve around them. Like in the morning, early in the morning, there's a basketball court up there. There's a little mini golf course. My husband will come down and play with the kids sometimes. That's the things that they enjoy. It's little small fun moments that we can build memories together. And right now, my daughter, she enjoys just walking around the ship and just learning her way around, learning to be independent and speak up for herself. So that's what she enjoys. But me, myself, I enjoy whatever the kids enjoy. My husband like to sit down, probably read a book poolside or, just walk around the ship as well. We are very, guys, you know, our family is very unique. We don't need a whole lot of fuss to have fun and enjoy. We see the blessings in the small things. And just with us being able to be together, that's a blessing in itself. And that's what we enjoy, the togetherness moments. That's special to us, you know. Fleming says, have you ever met anyone on board the cruise and became friends after? You know, I've I've met a lot of people on cruise because I'm very friendly, but I've never taken it, where on the cruise, especially where you move out from cruise to something more personal, like, a phone call or stuff. But on my hikes. When I do hikes, I meet friends like that. That's where I will have friends. I have like several friends I met on a hike or when I'm outdoors, and we stay in contact till today. I have like probably 7 or 8 people that I've never known before, but they were on a hike. I friend them, but on a cruise, I've never like had anything after the cruise that we stayed connected. Only before. Um, Sister Nicole say, getting ready to go now. Enjoy your vacation. Thank you, sister. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Have a good day, Sister Nicole. Nicole. Clement says, have you ever gotten seasick? No, sis, I've never gotten seasick so far. I've definitely, maybe because I'm from an island already, and for me, the weather is not as bad, but I've never gotten like real seasick. I got car sick before, but I've never gotten seasick. I guess I got a rock stomach, sister. Yeah, I really never got seasick. It would take a lot for me to feel a little funny. So don't jinx me yet, sister. You never know. I still got a few days to go. You never know what this ocean's gonna bring. Okay. Okay. But anyway, guys, it's been such a great pleasure with you guys. I'm gonna start heading down. I'm gonna show you guys the moon one more time. It moved because we moved. So that's the moon. And this is how far we are away. You remember a few minutes ago when I showed you guys. And I'm gonna head downstairs now so you all will get a chance to see the back. And I'm only at 14%. So to let y'all know, this one is about to die. He's about to die on y'all. Oh, that's so strange. This pool don't have any don't have any lights. But yes, guys, this is where we're at. It's the back of the ship. I want to take you guys where you can see. Mhm. Very quiet. Mhm. This is the most quietest I've ever seen so far. You know, most of the time you come down these areas, they have music and all that good stuff. This is it, guys. On my little 12%. This is the final touch. Look at that. That's the back of the ship. Look at how pretty that is. See that? And with that, guys, I'm gonna say toodaloo, sayonara, hasta luego. I have 10% left on this phone. I'm gonna go charge the phone. And I'm definitely gonna let you all know. I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Have a great night. Deuces.